A Nazi plot to kill politicians and immigrants. Where have we heard this before? Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Heiser Says. Someone left a comment asking me to have a look at this secret Day X neo-Nazi plot. And I found an article from the Mirror that I think we should go through because it's really providing an interesting and concerning insight into where Germany is headed. Now, if you can't tell by my name of my channel and by my name, I have German heritage. My father immigrated from Germany in the 60s, when the wall was just coming up. He got out with his first family. Came over to Australia, so I have some appreciation of German history, and I can speak a bit of rusty German, but I think I'm the last generation in my family's line that will. So let's have a look at this. So, a secret army of 200 neo-Nazi soldiers planned to murder immigrants and political figures in Germany, it has been revealed. The operation, chillingly titled Day X, was intended to wreak havoc on the country by carrying out a series of brutal killings. Under the plot, Green Party leader Claudia Roth, Foreign Minister Heiko Maas, and ex-President Jomchin Cook, see how good my German is, would have been executed. The conspiracy was revealed in a 7-page report by Berlin News Weekly Focus. Death squads planned to lure them and other left-wingers to remote locations to assassinate them on the day law and order collapsed, something they claim is imminent. So notice, this wasn't planned to happen now. This is planned to happen after law and order collapse. So these soldiers, well, a lot of them are soldiers, planned to carry this out once the country's law and order collapsed, because they feel that that's what's happening. The 200 soldiers were also set to target leaders of asylum groups they blamed for rapes, terror, and social unrest. The last time I was in Germany was over a decade ago, and I remember in Nuremberg with my uncle. He was already raising concerns about all the Turks that were coming over to Germany back then. And when I was in Berlin, that same holiday for my uni trip, we had a tour of the whole city by one of the architecture students. And he was telling us that this is the Turkish quarter, and they have protests here all the time. You know, food's good though, but they have protests. So this isn't a fresh concern. And this is the co-chair of the German Greens. Well, she's just a stereotype. I mean, come on. The group are allegedly a neo-Nazi faction within the Bundeswehr's KSK, the equivalent of the SAS. Its members grew when Chancellor Angela Merkel led 1 million refugees into the country in 2015. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Germany is for landmass, it's a small country compared to Australia. You know, we're a continent here, and we're already feeling the pressure. It's probably because everyone just lives on the East Coast, and there's a whole bunch of desert, but still. Authorities smashed the breakaway group before the death squads could carry out their plans. Yes, because, well, law and order is still in place. I don't think they're going to do it. Originally, they thought it was an alcohol-fueled fantasy, but a former Air Force major broke under interrogation to reveal the truth. Broke under interrogation. I would put money that a lot of it is an alcohol-fueled fantasy, to be honest. You know, a bunch of guys getting pissed with the way it's going. The group are allegedly a neo-Nazi faction. The plotters belong to a group called UNITA, which was founded in 1996 to take care of soldiers who had toured in Afghanistan and Africa. UNITA has denied any knowledge of the group. So guys, what do you think? I think this is a clear indication that there are a lot of desperate people in Germany. And if you look at any of the examples that's happened in Germany over the last few months and years, just New Year's Eve, the sexual assaults that happened with gang of immigrant men coming and harassing and sexually assaulting and raping German women, and the police couldn't do anything for it. And people marching in the streets, just being ignored by their government. So It's concerning. When's the last time, think of this, the German military tried to have a coup against their leader? Now, I can only remember World War II and when they tried to blow up Hitler. Has it happened between that period, between then and now? How bad is it getting? How desperate are these people getting? While I don't agree with their strategies, I can appreciate that it's a sign of desperation and something that really should raise a flag to a lot of people living in Germany now. Guys, thank you for joining me for this episode. Please let me know in the comments what you think. Are we at risk of having a Day X here in Australia or any other countries? Do you think they would have gone through with it? Do you think law and order is actually falling down in Germany? Well, let me know what you think. See you next time. Bye for now.